This is Jackie, and I'm here with Charlie of Hotel Mira. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. We're playing in Washington, D.C. tonight.
And I am not too far away in Maryland, but I have
Oh,
to
hell
teach
yeah.
high schoolers all day, so I wasn't able to come down. So it's going to be a good show. I know it's a great venue.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are coming out, and we've always done well here. We've been supported here. So, yeah, we're excited.
Awesome. And Halloween's tomorrow. What do you have your costume? This won't go live until after then, so I
Uh,
won't be spoiling anything.
we do. You see that?
Yes.
That sort of ladybug and bumblebee situation.
Very nice. I was going to say
Thank you.
I didn't think you were the type of group that was going to stay home and hand out candy. So I'm glad I was correct.
No, not no, no, definitely like dressing up, like sort of being a part of the festivities. Halloween's my favorite holiday by a landslide.
Same. I mean, when else can you get away with acting a fool and looking like one?
Yeah, it's special. I love the creativity, like I always have. I mean, my favorite day of the year for social media would always be like November 1st to see what everybody like decided to go as.
And animals.
Yes.
Dogs in costumes,
Oh
also a good
yeah.
party. Always a good party.
Included for sure.
You can include one of your own songs, but what are some songs? Maybe give me three that you would put on like a Halloween party playlist.
Okay. I mean, the song that we would put on our Halloween playlist would be Vampire. It's a spooky, probably the closest thing we have to like a Halloween themed song. And then I'd probably put Wolf Like Me by TV on the Radio, one of my
Ooh.
all-time favorite songs about being a werewolf. And then you know what? I think it would have to be the Ghostbusters theme, especially the part where it breaks down the instrumental. I love that song where it goes like. I think any Halloween party I've ever been to has played that one, and it always hits for me. Yeah, I think I like it better than Thriller and the Monster Mash, which might be sacrilege, but here we
No,
go.
I stand by that. If you're creating the party vibe, I think those hit better. Important. Who parties hardier, Canadians or Americans?
Oh gosh, I've been around both a lot. I think it's different. I've seen Canadians party really hard. Uh, I don't have a definitive answer. I think anybody is capable. The hardest partiers I've ever seen are Liverpudlians, Scousers, people from Liverpool. All they want to do is fight and drink, and the next day you would have had no idea. They look completely amazing. So like, what would annihilate a North American is like where they start.
See, I was gonna say Canadians, y'all have most Molson Triple X. We just have a crumbling political system. So both of them are great reasons to drink. But I
Yeah,
you forgot about the Brits.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd give it to them.
And the Great American Kesha is also a really good partier. If you could give a Kesha song a Hotel Mira reboot, is there one that you can think of off the top of your head?
Oh, her new thing, Joyride, I thought was really, really cool. I think she's a cool artist. Like, um, yeah, if we did Joyride, that'd be fun.
I'd like to hear that.
Yeah.
November 6th, you release the After Party EP. What does the EP say that maybe your album Pity Party didn't get to say?
I think maybe it's a bit more confrontational, antagonistic. I think there was aspects of Pity Party that were pretty kind of almost it is what it is. And I think on After Party, there's a couple songs that are sort of in that how dare you genre.
Is there a person or event that inspired the songwriting on the EP?
Yeah, always.
That's top secret.
Yeah,
Fair
I
enough.
think I think that's the ethics of songwriting. At the end of the day, I think they're more uh, uh, sacred than a lot of people are making them. Right? Like you go into this social contract writing songs about somebody else, where unless they're also um, a songwriter, you're creating a one-sided mythology. And so, with that in mind, I sort of want to draw from what's real, but at the end of the day, sort of call it fiction.
That's very fair. Is there a
Because like
certain
these are often people who like just have the misfortune of dating a songwriter, right? Like they don't know that they're signing up for being written about, you know,
no, that's a good point, especially if, they don't like the way that they were perceived, but then it's here it is, out for
forever,
everyone to.
forever, yeah. And it's like all of a sudden, you know, you're you're Dave Coulier, and and you're just whatever Alanis Morissette thought of you for that chunk of time.
That was such a deep cut joke. I truly appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm
Oh,
what I'm still waiting on his response track
oh, I don't know. He might have to have John Stamos sing it for him,
and the
which
beach and the Beach Boys, I guess. Yeah,
I'd be
what's
down to hear that.
why not?
Um,
Yeah,
is there a certain vibe or feeling that you want fans to walk away with after having listened to the After Party EP?
catharsis is usually I think the most overarching uh, thing that I hope people get out of the music. Like I don't really want to manipulate anybody into feeling one thing. I think that's sort of cheap. So whatever they're feeling that day, I hope I just get them to think about it or sort of draw something out of them that they didn't know was there.
Do you feel more catharsis than in the
Whoops.
songwriting or the performing?
Oh, that's a great question. Um, oh, those are the only two things about music I really love. Um, uh, performing,
Why do you
because
think
this because the songwriting is this thing that is really solitary for the most part, and then performing is it becomes a shared experience, especially the really really personal stuff. um, there's something that happens when you write something about yourself that is really intense and you think you're the only one who's ever felt it, et cetera, et cetera. And then you have a group of strangers from a city you've never been to, all validating whatever experience that was and showing you that you're not alone whatsoever. And being a part of that exchange, I don't really think there's anything like it that I've experienced. I think that's almost like what live music offers at its best is people feeling incredibly connected and not knowing why.
that makes a lot of sense? With new music coming out, how do you balance sharing that music, advertising that music, and also being authentic when it comes to your social media use?
I think social media is a tool. So I don't worry too much about authenticity on there because I don't think anybody's being authentic. I think if people were being authentic, they'd talk about how much they hate it and how uncomfortable it makes them and how nobody should sort of have to. have their mind warped in a way where they think that every single thing they're doing is being judged and bought and sold. That's like a really ugly feeling, and so I think it's a tool to get people out to shows and get people into the music, and so I think it's really a useful one, and I'm happy we've utilized it. But I don't think that anybody's really having a good time while doing it. It's just a part of the job.
That's for sure. What else? What is up next? I think you're in the middle of a tour right now, correct?
Yeah, yeah, we got DC tonight and Atlanta in 2 days, and then I think after that's like 9 more shows to get back to Seattle.
Wonderful. We'll stay tuned for much more from Hotel Mira. This is Jackie, thanks to Chorus FM and In the Key of Change. Thank you so much, Charlie.